Cut the clip lenses to cover the outside dimensions of the frame. Set sizes will vary depending on the type of frame being used. Determine the best length hardware for the frame. For basic frames with uniform eye wires, use the sizing chart based upon frame PD. For frames with varying eye wire thicknesses, measure the frame PD from the outside of the eye wire instead. This will ensure using the best length hardware for the frame. Place the frame on the layout chart, making sure it is centered. Using a non-permanent marker or China marker, place a mark over the lines corresponding to the size hardware selected. Next, holding the clip lenses in front of the frame, copy the marks made on the demo or RX lenses onto each of the clip lenses. Copy the layout lines made on the front of each lens to the back of each lens. Make a mark on the right lens 1 to 2 millimeters above the ED on the lens's lower temporal corner. Next, hold both clip lenses back to back and copy the ED mark to the left lens. This will ensure that the outside corner fittings of the clip will be in the same relative locations. Again, copy the lines on the front surfaces of the clip lenses to the back. Attach a blue dot or protective tape on the back side of the lens where the drill guide will be placed, to protect the lens from being scratched during the drilling process. Slip the drill guide over the lens where marked, making sure the layout line is centered between the drill holes on the back side of the drill guide. Place a piece of tape across the back of the drill guide to secure it in place. Drill the fitting holes using a 1.4 millimeter drill bit. Repeat for all 4 fitting locations. Using the lens harpoon included in the kit, create a small taper at the opening of each hole. Insert the tip of the lens harpoon into the opening of each hole and rotate it twice. This taper will make it easier to insert the plastic sleeves. Insert the sleeves into the holes and mount the hardware onto the clip lenses. We recommend using our special mounting stage. The mounting stage provides a stable work surface and also holds the compression sleeves in place. Attach the corner fittings first, followed by the bridge. If initially inserting the posts into the sleeves proves difficult, use the lens harpoon to soften the sleeves. Insert the tip of the harpoon into the front of the sleeves and twist twice before inserting the hardware. Once the posts are started into the holes, use the compression mount pliers to complete the attachment of the hardware. Leaving approximately 1.5 millimeters extra, cut the prongs to the desired length. Make a small bend on the end of the prongs and place shrink tubing over them. Cut the tubing slightly longer than needed. Next, using a heat gun or hot air frame warmer, shrink the tubing onto the prongs. If using a heat gun, do not directly aim the heat toward the lenses. Trim the tubing so that the ends of the prongs are completely covered. Note, some frame warmers may take longer or may not produce enough heat to shrink the tubing. Eclips recommends using a heat gun. Attach the clip onto the frame and take note of any needed adjustments. Lightly reheat the tubing to remove any marks left by the adjustment pliers. For more information on adjustment, consult the Eclips adjustment guide. Sunglass lenses tend to suffer more abuse than RX lenses. Clip-on sunglass lenses are no exception. For this reason, Eclips 3 was designed to be completely reusable. Simply separate the bridge and corner fittings from the scratched or damaged sun lenses. Remove any remaining pieces of the plastic sleeves from the compression posts, and the Eclips 3 hardware is ready to be reused.